Okay, they want us to simplify this expression as much as we can. Now, what do they mean simplify? Well, one thing we can do for sure is that square root of 27. This guy right here, we can break him down because he's 3 times 9, and that 9 is 3 times 3. And so what we get then, let's see if I can get this a little better, is 3 minus, and this will be, well, here, I'll go a little slower. Square root of 3 times 3 times 3, like that. Okay, and then on the bottom, let's have the 12. So far, so good, right? And then you know the deal for square roots, 2 for 1, gonzo. So that's going to become 3 minus 3 root 3 over 12. Are we good so far? Right, so 2 3s inside, send 1 3 outside. 2 for 1 deal, that's what square roots always are and do. That's what they always do, 2 for 1. So those 3s are gone, sends 1 3 to the outside, leaves 1 inside. Okay, now what? Now, can we, here's the $1 million, here's why they gave us this problem. They want us to be clear on this. Can I go 3 goes into 12 4 times? Can I do that? No. No. Why not? Because there's added subtracting. Remember, we've been over that before. You cannot cancel added, subtracted items. Remember? Can't do that. Can't go 3 into 12 4 times because there's an added subtracting right there. That's illegal. Okay, well then what do you do? Remember, we learned the rule way back in one of the earlier chapters. Instead, factor. Remember that? So there is a way to get around that problem. You gotta factor. No, how do you factor? You know how to factor. You guys are pros at factoring. You have the whole chapter on factoring. These guys have a 3 in common. Take a 3 out, one big parenthesis. 3 times what and 3 times what with a minus in the middle. We'll go back to 3 and 3 root 3. 3 times 1 and 3 times root 3. And the 12 is still in the bottom. Right? That's not, I'm not saying anything you don't already know. 3 times 1 will go back to 3. And 3 times root 3 will go back to 3 root 3. I factored out the 3. You see? Factor. Okay, so why did we do that? Because now we can go 3 into 12 4 times. You can cancel, multiply items. That's totally fine, right? Because that 3 is multiplying, and that 12 is just all by itself. So yeah, that 3 can cancel because he's a multiplied 3. That's why we factor, because we cannot cancel added, subtracted items. We can only cancel multiplied items. So what are we left with? 1 minus root 3 over 4. You don't need the parentheses anymore. The 3 is gone. The 12 is gone. There's just a 4 in the place. And that's it. That's our final answer. We're done. So now what about that root? He's in the top. We're fine with the roots in the top. We just don't like roots in the bottom. We're fine. That's good. And we simplified it as far as it could be simplified. So there we go.